Selamat datang. Welcome to another episode of Expats in Indonesia. Today's hotel review is the Hilton Doubletree in Surabaya. You can see the beautiful front sign out front and the very beautiful entrance area with the fountain in front, the pull-up for bag drops and valet, in the huge entrance area. Just to give you guys an idea, this hotel was opened in 2019, so everything is still real new and modern looking, which we appreciate wholeheartedly. The staff was excellent and took great care of us. When checking in, we were greeted by a friendly young lady by the name of Calista, who offered to check us in the lobby or take us up to the executive lounge. We chose to go up to the executive lounge for check-in, where we met Raya and Alex in the executive lounge for check-in. Look at those big smiles on those faces. Here's the executive lounge, quite large. Food selection, this was during the tea hour. So food selection was a little bit light, what they'd call light hors d'oeuvres, and then at night they had a little bit heavier hors d'oeuvres, but a decent selection, and your typical coffees, teas, and soft drinks, which either Raya or Alex will be happy to get for you. And order a iced latte. That's what the boss got every time we were in there. But we enjoyed spending some time in that executive lounge. And as you can see, again, it's quite spread out and good sized. And they actually have some doors they can open to expand it further if it's that expansion's needed. But while we were there, we didn't see enough people to make the lounge any bigger than it need be. So this is on outside the executive lounge at the pool deck area with all that open seating. The pool happened to be getting cleaned the day we checked in, but here's a quick shot of the pool. As you can see, it's a nice pool area. Not a whole lot of seating for a hotel as big as it is. Might get a little crowded at certain times. This, on the same floor as the pool in the executive lounge, is the sauna area. So they have changing rooms, a bathroom, shower areas, and then a hot sauna. And they have a male and female side to those hot saunas. So I thought that was a nice feature they had there. On the same floor, they have a very, very large children's play area with an outdoor gym set, bunch of stuffed animals, board games, and a couple computers for different electronic games. The gym, quite expansive as well, with a lot of free weight equipment as well as heavy weight balls and the typical treadmill setups with bikes and ellipticals that you see in most hotels. But all the equipment, again, because the hotel is only 6 years old, looks like it's in good shape. Warsi and I walk in the morning, so we don't typically use the gym. I could use it a little bit, but why overdo it when you're retired and just enjoy retirement? So this is our room, 1830. We were upgraded to the executive floor. Same room style, but upgraded as well. Very nice setup room, beautiful view out straight ahead out the window. King size bed, newer, updated, universal outlets on both sides of the bed, which we really appreciate when we're traveling. We have a lot of stuff to plug in and charge, and never had a problem doing that anywhere in this hotel. The room also has large closets, as well as a safe, ironing board, dirty clothes basket, all the good stuff. Now, this is the highlight of our trip, going to breakfast. When you go to breakfast, make sure you say hi to Anise. This is her right here. Very happy, friendly, accommodating. Learned our name after day one. Got Worsey her lattes in the morning without even asking. But this breakfast spread that they have at this hotel is the top one that we've run into, at least in our opinion, including anything we've done in Malaysia and anything we've done on the island of Bali, in the resort area, the Grand Hyatts, the Conrads, any of those. The breakfast buffet that they have here is just massive, with a ton of options, including a lot of Indonesian options, a lot of Chinese/Japanese options, and Western, where you can go and get your own stuff. They actually had some roti items, which is the first place I've found roti in Indonesia was here. Now, outside of that, Calvin, one of the guys working the egg station, he was also working the roti station. So they were making roti jala. And I asked Calvin if he knew or could make roti canai. And he looked around, and underneath the counter, he found one pre-made roti canai ball. So he went out of his way while he was making the other roti, stopped that, and made the roti canai for me. I don't know where that one was from, but it doesn't matter because it was very good and I enjoyed it a lot. So I really appreciate Calvin taking care of me at breakfast. If you're up there for breakfast and you go to the egg station, just make sure you say hi to Calvin and Anise when you get there and check in. Make sure Anise rings the gong. Every time people come in the door, she rings the gong, so the team and the staff know there's new people entering the room, because it's, again, a big room with a big spread of food. We could have spent hours up here, but we got so full we had to get up and go do something and walk around in order to be able to enjoy lunch when the time came, or dinner when the time came, depending on how full we were from breakfast. But I'm going to let the rest of this breakfast video run out, and you guys can just keep enjoying the different foods. I tried to shoot the food and the description of the food each time, just to give you an idea of what you're looking at. A lot of Indonesian, Chinese, Japanese, anybody that's looking at this will understand. I even tried my first gado-gado at this restaurant, or she suggested I try it, and it was pretty good. I liked it. So for first, and it was all 100% made right there in front of me. I just let her go to town, make it how she wanted to make it, except for the spice level. I did not want all in spice. I'm at a medium spice level these days. So She made me a medium one, which I appreciate because it was still pretty spicy. Noodle station, make your own noodles. All you do is put everything in a bowl, and they'll do the noodles for you and heat everything up and throw it in a plate for you. They got some warm dumplings there to pick from. Now, this is something that Anise did for us. I'm sure all diamonds got it, but each morning we got a select dessert that wasn't actually on the dessert table. And then lastly is Cloud 22, which is the club at the top of the hotel on the 22nd floor. And this is the second time I shot the video. The first time I shot it, there were people in there, and I do my best to avoid getting people in the shots and making them part of the videos. For one, because they don't want to be, but two, because I don't want them in there. But going to breakfast was really hard with the number of people already there. This gives you an idea. Huge club at the top of the hotel with almost a 360 view. The pity is that wall that you're looking at right in front of you is the wall where the sun sets. So any sunset that we happen to see, we just looked at the out the window at the end of our hallway to see the sunset. Otherwise, you really can't see it very well from here at all with that wall the way it is. But the club is very big. It is a little bit loud. Mind you, we were on the 18th floor. This is on the 22nd floor. We were there over the weekend, and we could hear the music from the club in our room. So keep that in mind when, you know, they might offer you, if you're a diamond member and they offer you an upgrade to the executive level. The executive level floors are the 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21, which puts you obviously closer and closer and closer to the club. There you have it. That's our review of the Hilton Doubletree Surabaya. Loved our stay, loved the hotel. We stayed on points, and if I'm correctly recalling, it was 30,000 points a night, so 2 nights was 60,000 points. That included our parking, 2 nights in the hotel, our breakfast, access to the executive lounge, the whole shoot and match. I don't even know what the cash price is because we booked it on points. But that concludes the review of the hotel. Please like, subscribe. Thank you for watching another video of Expats in Indonesia. Remember, be kind to one another and be safe out there.